you know, it's when you stop taking things personally that everything shifts. And what I mean by that, you know, a lot of the time, you know, we don't even realize it, but we walk through life feeling like there's a target on us. You know, like we victimize ourselves so much, we don't even realize we're doing it. But it's that the why me's, the how come I'm back in this situation again? You know, what have I done? Like, do I deserve this? How I must. Maybe I've done something wrong. Maybe, you know, like all that self pity. That I think it's like just that incapability that we put ourselves into this frame of mind that well, we make ourselves very incapable of being able to look at ourselves, and we give our power away to situations, to other people. You know, we hand it to them and say, here, you know, I have no backbone, I have no resilience here. I'm like, you know, this is what's to be expected of me. And we surrender to this really low self-worth mentality, you know, of believing that it's out of our control to steer our life in the direction we want it to go. And this is the furthest thing from the truth, right? Because, you know, for me, this is it. It was coming to this point of realizing I always had the power to take my control back from any awful situation. It was never anybody's fault. No one was ever against me. That was just where they were at. And I was allowing it to come into my energy field. I was drawing it in to myself by opening that door and saying, yes, here you go. You can walk into my energy space. You can bring me your unhealed parts, and I'll put up with it. You know, like, this is it. It's my power to decide, my choice to decide when to close a door. Always has been. Nobody went out and said, oh, I'm coming after you, I'm going to target you, and I'm going to bring you hell. No, people do not do that. It is so unintentional. We draw in and match each other's we draw in our match, our current energy state. We draw it into our environment, whether it be friendship, whether it be workplace, whether it be a lover, even with our children, you know, like wherever we are residing in that state of frequency, it becomes very much the vibration of everything that's playing out around you. So the truth is, the only way to change it is by catching on and truly realizing you're no victim. You've never been a victim. You've just been accepting of things that did not make you feel good. So how do you change it? Very simple. You stop in your tracks right there. Stop walking that line. Stop walking that path. You know, close the door on all of that, and not with resentment. I don't mean that at all. No resentment, no anger, no frustration. You could do it peacefully, very in a civilized manner with anybody. You can stay kind always, but you be upfront and you know, stay. It's not for me. That's it. It's just not for me. That's not where I'm at, right? Like, thank you for the encounter. Not interested. That's it, right? And as simple as that, the minute you close that door and you step away, my God, your life really does begin at that point, because you start to direct it your way. You know, you start to realize that you've always had this power within you. We all do. We all do. None of us are victims unless we choose to be. So, you know, I don't know. It changes everything. You get to rewrite your story. It's never too late. You're never too old. The situation is never too bad, too awful, too hectic, too chaotic. No, it is never out of your control. Every day you wake up and you take another breath of air, you know? You have a choice to rewrite your story. It is as simple as that. And you know what? You really do deserve it. You deserve it. You deserve to live the rest of your life with joy in your heart. And that's what I do hope that so many more people will realize. Don't settle. Don't settle for, the unsatisfying life. Don't settle for things that feel so heavy. Go for the light. Go for the joy. Go and just do the things that make you happy in your heart. Always. That should be your main priority. Do for you what makes you happy.